Welcome in to Spectating Warzone Solos. Ladies and gentlemen, we gotta go let Flash eliminate us here. That's the only option. Flash, my boy, how are we? How are we, bud? You can do it. You got it, big man. I'm behind you. I'm right here. What's up, buddy? You want me? You want me? Come and get me. Come and get me, buddy. I'm behind you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? Guess what? We're both gonna lose. We're both gonna lose. I'm gonna make you just sit here and lose. Look at this. You could be taking this right now, but you're not going to. You're gonna lose with me. Yeah, you like that? You like that, buddy? Yeah, you know what? Here, get out of here. Have a good day, bro. Have a good day. See ya. That's gonna be the rudest thing I have ever done. Welcome to Spectating Warzone Solos, ladies and gentlemen. The goal, of course, and by the way, yes, I am a little sick. The goal, of course, is to find someone that's good at the game and maybe learn something. If we don't find that, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to tell you that the title probably says something about someone being really good. So we'll see what happens, but we are here and we are spectating Colt Richter Colt. Is his name Colt? Is that what I'm experiencing? Yeah, so I am a little sick, so I apologize. I'm not gonna be up getting all hype and stuff like that. I just wanted to spectate. I've been dealing with the I've been dealing with that quite a bit. So I do have a cough drop. If you have an HEB near you, these things, lifesaver, dude. I'm telling. Look at this. These cough drops, the menthol cough drops, insane. Also, did you know that you'd have to like consume like 7,000 of those things to overdose on menthol? Crazy conversation to be having right now, but all right. So Colt immediately spends. Did he spend $6,000 on a gun? Nah, hold on. I don't. We gotta lock in here because that doesn't make any sense. I don't know if you know that, but weapons. There's a guy right in front of him. What are we doing? Bro, is he just... How did you not get seen right there? He just chilling. All right. Look. Loadouts in solos are $7,500. By the way, this might be the strat. This might be like the sneakiest player I've ever seen in my life. Like an absolute ninja, bro. He's him. Man is crazy. What is this audio, by the way? No packet loss, 13 ping. What is the audio? It's like... Crazy. But loadouts are $7,500, and if you go and buy a weapon right now, it's $6,000. So if I'm doing my math right, what's the point of buying a gun when you can just get $1,500 by looting up like one, maybe two more things? Damn, Colt, brother. I believed in you, and you suck. Colt, I'm gonna give it to you straight. You're not good. You're worse than me, and that's saying something, Colt. But that's all right. We're proud of you for coming in and trying, and that's really what matters. Because one thing that a lot of people get wrong is just not putting forth effort. You know, I love that he came in, he went for the elimination. Now he has to take down Ronald Reagan, which is just not. We already lost Jimmy. You know, good old Carter. But now we gotta take down Ronald Reagan. Oh, he's. Can he do it? Can he do it, bro? Oh, an opportunity, dude. Yeah, that's for those economics. Reagan economics, you're gone. No, I'm just kidding. Somebody's gonna get mad. Hey, by the way, can y'all do me a favor? Down below in the description, I have a link that is an affiliate link to Amazon. Do me a favor. If you use Amazon, make that link your bookmarked link to Amazon. That way, every time you open Amazon and you go to buy something, you'll open that link first. Because if you do that, I actually get a small commission on anything that you find while using that link, which is crazy. So if you ever want to support your boy, you don't ever have to spend any more money than you were going to spend in the first place. God bless, Colt. Are you serious right now? But yeah, we like to call it Scamazon, where we're scamming Jeff Bezos. He's got enough money, I feel like. #2 in the world, richness scale. Oh, dang, this guy's got dark matter? A little deemy boy? Little squeamy deemy right here? We better go crazy up in here? That'd be pretty cool. Man's cracked out of his gourd. It'd be pretty sick, right? My God. Okay. He's rocking a, what was that? An XM4? I think he's got a dark matter XM4. That'd be huge. Yeah, but I don't take a lot of sponsorships. I don't know if you've noticed that. I get a lot of offers in my email, but I try not to take sponsorships unless I really like vibe with it. So if you want to support me and help, you know, the content slowly improve or whatever you want to say, just use that link to buy stuff on Amazon. I'm just saying, it's in the description down below. I think it's like amazon.com/tag equals expel-20. Yeah, go use that. Thanks. Appreciate it. Maybe I'll put together like a list of things for like what I recommend for gaming setups and stuff like that. I think that'd be cool. I usually have like a link to my gear and stuff, but such is life. Oh, also there may be an Expel branded controller coming soon. So keep a lookout for that, but we're just waiting for Lambo to do something here. He looks like he's ready to, but he's just like not serious enough. Buddy, you got the XM4. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attachments minimum. Probably 8. He's probably rocking 8 attachments here. He's got $4,999 on the minimap. There's nothing, so I mean, I don't know where he's gonna go. He could actually work his way over to like a bounty contract right now. He's got a drill, bro. Oh, that's sick. I still cannot get my melee weapons to work. I don't know if y'all are still having that issue, but after a long time, it still just will not work. I want to enjoy it, but I just can't. I just cannot. I want to whip out a baseball bat and beat somebody's ass, but I never get the opportunity to, which is super depressing, to be quite honest. I would love to have that. He's still just taking his sweet time. He's got $7,000. What he could do is get his loadout. By the way, they did patch battle ready. So now instead of giving you a UAV, you get a supply UAV, which by the way, sucks. So it's completely pointless to get battle ready now unless you really, really need a utility box. I don't even know what the point is. I think they could have just made it where you couldn't use it in ranked, but instead they've patched it for everybody. Just slows the game down a lot. Slows down the amount of eliminations you're able to get. Yeah, not a fan. I liked being able to use battle ready. It is what it is. But as you can see, this guy's having the issue where he'll just like randomly punch. And what that is he's trying to pull out his melee weapon. This is something I've been talking about a lot in the past, is that I feel like your melee weapon, there's a guy right in front of him. Unless that's a bullet. No, that's someone shooting. I thought it was somebody's steps. But I think you should pull out your melee weapon faster. I think it's kind of goofy that you can't on controller. Also, mouse and keyboard keybinds still broken. Super weird. I don't know how we have so many issues at this point, but I have also been hearing some cool things about Verdansk. So if you don't know, they are from the ground up recreating Verdansk. It's not like they're just grabbing the map and slamming it in there and it's going to have like issues like this version of Urzikstan does, where Raven like took the old version and put it in for like the Black Ops 6 of like version of the game. No, they're recreating it from the ground up, which means everything should actually work instead of us having to deal with the problems that we saw with Urzikstan in the capacity that it's in right now. No way, bro. You're gonna die to that? Oh my God, Lambo, you little freaky boy. What are you doing? But yeah, I saw some leaks showing that they had even changed the grass to where it had a better texture and was easier on systems and stuff like that. Now, obviously, we don't know how this is going to go until it comes out, but I'm excited to see it. Lambo, if you would have lost that to some dude named The Stranger, I probably would have had to pull your pants down and spank you on the tight little booty that you have, buddy. I need you to lock in. I need you to lock the furf in, buddy. All right, so it looks like he's probably going to go right back to where he was, which is a crazy play because he could just die to the guy that was over there. I don't know exactly what the plan is, but I respect it. Respect the hustle. He's got 5 eliminations, which you can see like right there. By the way, how do we feel about the office right now? I got rid of the tree, which is here while he's floating in. I got rid of the tree because I got a new AC unit. It's a portable, but it's like a dual hose. Goes in right there. And it seems to be working a lot better in my personal opinion. But yeah, so that's there, but there's no tree because it just looked out of place. I also got some curtains, which are black, which seems pretty pointless, but it's cool. Pretty helpful, actually. I think it adds to the space. I don't know. I'm crazy because the curtains are black, but the wall is like a dark granite. You know what I mean? Like that's the color. It's like a very dark granite color. He's on the left side of the building, I'm pretty sure. Or he's probably gonna push around. I don't know. Oh, left, 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 left. Oh man. Oh man, slammed. Great shots. Truly remarkable experience out of you, buddy. We love to see that. We really do love to see that. Oh, he's got a guy behind him. Ooh, Lambo's gone. He is not coming back. He is dead. Oh, wait, hold on. He's still there. Is he in the gulag? Did he pick up a gulag token up top? I think I missed it. Okay, all right. So he made it through. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's go. Congratulations, man. Proud of you. Oh, poor Brooke, by the way. I got sick recently, and obviously I sound like crap, but I got sick, and now Brooke's starting to get sick. But I don't think I gave it to her. I just want to be very clear. I don't think I got her sick. I think she just is also getting sick. Because my guess is that we had to change the belt on our dryer recently. I don't know if you know, but on the inside, around the drum where you throw your clothes into, there's a belt that like helps it like turn. Yeah, ours snapped. So her and I had to get inside the dryer and like add in a new one. It was like 12 bucks, which is really nice. It's like a $12 belt, but if you pay someone to do the labor, it's like multiple hundreds of dollars. Because, you know, when you're near Austin, Texas, no one wants to give you a nice price, but it's a lot of money. It could have cost us $200 to $400 depending on getting people out, like charges for minimum amount of time, stuff like that. So we did it ourselves in like 2 hours. And boy, oh boy, the dust that came out of that, I used a mask and everything. Brooke, I couldn't talk that girl into using a mask to save her life. Like I've got like a painter's mask that has like the little things on the side where you're like breathing into it, so it's like filtered or whatever. Couldn't talk her into it, so it's weird. I got sick, now she's getting sick. I don't know if that's what did it. It could be cedar fever, but that's why I sound like an absolute goober right now. But either way, this guy's got a guy way up here, and he probably should try and maneuver his way in, but the issue is he just keeps coming back to the same place, which really isn't a great idea. I don't think that I would recommend it in any capacity, because his stuff's probably gone. Like he probably could have gone to a different buy. I mean, that train would have been a free buy is my guess. So it would have been a pretty decent play if he'd have done that, but I guess not. Also, if you notice, you can hear a bunch of stuff like being shot. You hear a bunch of bullets and stuff. That's not real. The audio for spectating's busted. I hope that they fix it sometime soon, but it is kind of depressing that you have to just deal with busted audio while spectating. Just one of those things, such as life. A lot of the stuff's incorrect while spectating, so just keep that in mind. I try and be clear about that every time I make one of these videos, but it's just exhausting having to explain it every single time. So he's got a guy right up above him. He's right up above him, dude. For some reason, footstep audio is 100% correct, but shooting audio is 100% incorrect, which is weird. You can't really tell what's real and what's not. The guy's right above him. He might drop on him. Oh, no. Okay, so the guy above him is not his contract, but if you look at the left side, you can see his bounty's getting closer to him. Now, the smart thing to do, by the way, would just be to hold that right there, because Lambo has to come out. Okay. Lambo, by the way, is a demon of a player. He just is making really stupid plays. Like, it seems like his aim's really good, and it seems like he's worked his ass off to get like dark matter and stuff like that, but he just makes the dumbest plays. And my guess is it's because he's just not thinking. And to be clear, I don't think there's an issue with that, but you just have to expect you're gonna lose games if you don't properly think while you're playing. That guy dropped down. Yeah, he's right over there. Yeah, for sure. Lambo's gonna lose this, bro. You gotta stop. You can just leave, bro. What are you doing? Why are you egoing everything? You popped a stem like it's gonna do something. You got a guy on your right. I don't even know how you got the down on that. I was incredibly lucky. You got another guy on the left. He's probably gonna come out. He's in the water. I just saw him for a split second. He's literally in the water. He's gonna come up and shoot Lambo. I told you. Dude, his body, like the way that the reflection was on the water, it like his body was split like that. So it's like above was over here and his below was over here. It's so interesting how like the light refracts on the water and stuff like that and kind of messes with it. That's probably not the right terms, but you know what I'm trying to say. All right, so he's got a self-revive. I don't know. I want to know your opinion, because I feel like now that I've gotten used to the Black Ops 6 version of Warzone, I'm kind of liking it, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's obviously like some issues. I'm losing my throat. Hold on. Oh my god. Yeah, there's obviously some issues that make the game really difficult to deal with, like stuff that just shouldn't happen. And it's a little easier to oh my god, he's getting slammed. He's getting slammed. There's just no way around it. Oh, this guy's such a silly goose. He's just such a silly goose. My god, what a guy. I'm so excited. But yeah, there's a few issues that are a little frustrating, but I think we're kind of in a decent version of the game. I just wish that they didn't get rid of so many quality of life updates. Like the fact that you can't search for random teammates, and I'm running into this quite a bit now that I play random duos a lot, is that the fact that you can't just search for a random teammate or a teammate with a mic or a specific playstyle or something like that before you hop into a lobby kind of sucks, because I've been running into this issue where I used to joke about this a lot in my spectating videos, and I know that just like pisses people off, but realistically, people that smoke and like get high and stuff while they play, they're not better at the game while they're high. I genuinely, your opinion means nothing to me if you say that, because every experience I've ever had with someone that's high, they like tell me like, hey, sorry, I was smoking or I was puffing out or something like that, and they lose every time. They get 0 kills the entire game, and I'm having to carry every single time, and it's just me trying my ass off to carry them, and they're not paying attention, and they're not being a team player. But I've been running into that a lot, where I'm trying to play random duos and I just don't have a teammate that's worth a damn, or like wants to communicate or wants to work with me. I literally don't care if you're chatty in the slightest. I just want a teammate that wants to actually work as a team. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you hopping into duos if you're not there to work as a team? Just play solos or turn off fill. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, you're not pinging, you're not calling out, you're not like, you're pushing things solo and then just dying. Or you're pushing in solo and then leaving me, and like, I have to like catch up. And then by the time I get there, you're mad that I steal the kill, but it's like, bro, I'm just trying to help. Like, what do you want from me? But it's just super weird, because what you used to be able to do is you could just set it up to where you could find players, and now you just can't do that, which really sucks. So yeah, I kind of miss like some of those quality of life features. I never realized that sign actually says like the places they were going. But 5 players left. He's got a guy up on top of that most likely, unless the guy dropped in and went inside that vehicle. But if I was, he's going up top right now. He needs to go get cover. When y'all play, do me the slightest favor and like try and position yourself to where you quite literally always have cover. You need to make sure that if you're crossing fast. You're not focused on like fighting people while you're out in the open. You're looking for that cover immediately. That's the only way you're going to get out of 99% of situations, is if you make sure that you have the ability to get a head glitch against the enemy. Now, he's very focused on this guy right here, but because they're fighting, there's a high likelihood that someone's going to peek over the other side and try and fight him. Because the thing is when you get in the late game, shooting, whoever shoots first gets fought. Like, just plain and simple. So I always talk about this whenever I'm like trying to play in a duo, or I'm like trying to get a win or something like that, is I'm like, hey, don't shoot, have your trigger discipline, don't focus on hitting your enemies and stuff like that. Like, obviously there's times where it makes sense, like, all right, I can get the free kill, it's gonna help me get a win, let's do it, because I can't rotate if I don't eliminate this guy. But sometimes you're just popping shots at people unnecessarily. Now in this case, the guy is trying to kill him, so it makes it. Are you kidding me? That was a straight headshot. That's crazy. Do not take that.
You're losing ground. Move it.
He's also rocking his SOG. Was there an update to where the SOG's better now? Because this is the second guy I've seen running a SOG, which is crazy. So that guy flew off. He's stuck in the storm. He only has 1 plate from what I can see on his health right there. So it's kind of a tough situation to be in. Looks like he's gonna get an assault rifle, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's what I'd do. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, brother. You're spending too long. 1v1 situation. He's got the guy top right. If he just goes and gets inside right here and then is a little more... Oh my God. You had to. You had to. It doesn't even make sense. So like, why? Just get enough cover. Anyway, on to game number 2 after we watch this. See, look. He could have like gotten like away by just covering himself behind that little cart right there, and he just didn't do it. But anyway, moving on. Welcome into game number 2. We're going to be spectating Samurai Ninja. Samurai Ninja. 12 specifically. There were the other 11 were taken, sadly, in a game where you can have whatever name you want. No one's gonna stop you. The other 11 were taken. Look, I got no player data. What does that even mean? I've been having that issue all day. I try to hop into a specific game of red light, green light. Nope, not today. The audio is just all chalked. I don't know if it's like an occlusion issue or what. But dang, Gumball disconnected. Look, bruh. For nothing, bro? I lost that thing for nothing? Are you kidding me? I mean, I was gonna splat the ground anyway, so it didn't really matter, but crazy. I'm a little upset he went for the zipper, bro. Not gonna lie, I was excited to do the same thing to him that I did to the last guy, but that would have been rude. I don't know why people land out here. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is like the worst landing spot. It's not even about whether or not you need to get eliminations or anything. It's just about like, it takes forever to loot up. That's not bad. That's not bad. That was pretty decent shots. That's pretty decent shots. Man, I had a video the other day where somebody, I don't know if they were trying to accuse me of cheating or what, but I had a video the other day. Someone commented and like they gave me this long comment, and basically it was them like going through trying to say like, hey, I don't know if you are cheating, but I don't know how you did this, and this. And then he said, don't be a hypocrite. And I was like, what is going on in these? Why we gotta throw accusations out here and be like, hey, how'd you know this guy was there? Instead of like, why were you looking at this guy through a wall? And it was like, first of all, we didn't know where this guy was, you know? But anyway, what I was gonna say is I always think it's so interesting that people don't recognize like the pull of aim assist. And that was like one thing that I mentioned to him, but like right there when I was watching that guy like shoot, when we were watching Samurai shoot that guy, you could tell like he lost his aim assist because there was stuff between him and the enemy. And certain things actually cause the loss of aim assist, while other things don't. Like you will get aim assist through a bush, but you won't get aim assist through a fence, right? Because one is considered solid by Call of Duty, which, by the way, I find very odd. But if you ever try and shoot somebody through a fence, if you didn't hit him with that, bro, he's on the right, obviously. He's not going to be there, bro. He's literally on the right. He moved. He would have gotten hit by your... Bro's got to use his brain just one time. I'm begging. But yeah, so certain things like you get aim assist and sometimes you don't. But the comment that the guy asked, like he was like, how did you shoot the second you saw the guy, like the exact instant? It's like, well, one, you actually get aim assist just a little bit earlier because there's a little bubble, right? And if I'm not sitting there actively moving my right analog stick, but it starts moving just a little bit, I can tell immediately that I'm getting pull of aim assist, which to me means someone's there. So I should start shooting and start moving just a little bit so that I can activate rotational aim assist and keep staying on target. And that's actually one of the big things that a lot of people get wrong, is they just don't think to move. A lot of people are like, my aim assist doesn't work, but they're standing completely still. Or, and to be fair, it's crazy. It is crazy that people still don't know how rotational aim assist works, because this has been a conversation for 5 years. 5 years. People are like, my aim assist doesn't work like that. It does. It does. You're just not thinking. You have to think all the time until it becomes muscle memory to activate it. And when I switched to controller, to be clear, that's exactly what I did. I was not the greatest player, but if you go back at the beginning of the year, go back to like videos from January or whatever, when I first started using controller, I think you'll find more videos on Expel Plus than anything. But if you go back to that time of the year and you see when I started using controller, you'll notice that my aim's just not as good. And it's not because all of a sudden I decided to download cheats. It's because I was actively having to think about how can I make aim assist work. And the more you think about it, the better you get at it until it becomes muscle memory. And that's kind of the goal, is to make it muscle memory. And I'll still catch myself every once in a while. This guy's pushing up. Keep ADS. You chalked yourself, big man. But I'll still catch myself having to think about it every once in a while because I won't be getting aim assist. And I'm like, all right, I got to do something to get aim assist. It's just how it works, dude. But a minute ago, like when he was shooting at the guy up top, he lost aim assist because there was something in between. That's why he flicked super hard to the right, is because he was trying to catch the guy because he wasn't getting aim assist. And when you're expecting aim assist and you don't get it because you don't recognize that certain things are going to take that away, like, it is the most frustrating thing, and you will just over adjust every time because you get used to expecting it a certain way. But man, I wish there was a way, and to be fair, it kind of plays in my favor that not everybody knows how to use aim assist properly, but I wish there was a way to just like let people feel what I feel when I play so that they know. By the way, smart play on his part. I don't know if you noticed what he did. He punched when he went to use the PRD, which gets rid of the animation for it, which is kind of crazy. He'd have to be a pretty decent player to... He got shot in the ass, bro. I don't know how you didn't know that that bullet was coming from behind because the rest of the map was out over there. You got a guy flying in right in front of him, too. Crazy. Dang, that guy almost splatted. That's crazy. But, yeah, I wish that I could, like, let people feel what I felt. Because then they'd know, like, oh, that was aim assist and stuff like that. I wish there was just a way to literally, like, all the thoughts that I have while I'm playing, to just have it come out so that people know what I'm thinking, so that it's easier to comprehend, like, why I make the decisions that I make. Because I love making videos where I teach people to play better. I don't know what it is, but like teaching people is one of my favorite things whenever it comes to Call of Duty, and people like figuring out those nuances and saying, hey, you know, I got a little better because of this video, and I got a win after watching this, or this, that, and the other thing. Like that kind of stuff. I love that. I think it's so freaking cool whenever I actually help people improve in the game. But it's just so difficult because now everybody just like points fingers and calls cheater, cheater, cheater. And it's like, I could explain to you every single thing on how I did it, why I did it, and everything, and you're still just going to whine. Because realistically, you don't want to improve. And it's okay if you don't want to improve, but you can't just point fingers at people and just gripe because you suck at the game, but you don't want to try to improve. You know what I mean? It's super weird. I think that's kind of the worst part about Call of Duty right now. Honestly, I think the finger pointing for cheaters is almost worse than the actual cheater situation. And I know somebody's going to take offense and drop a 2-page long comment or be like, I'm unsubscribing because you said that. But honestly, you're a dumbass if you unsubscribe because I said that. Because realistically, like, cheating is horrendous in this game. I want to be very clear. It is like the worst situation we've been in whenever it comes to cheating. Great shots by this guy. That was a smart play. But I genuinely do think that just people pointing fingers is worse than it's ever been. And there's no capacity for, man, that was a great play. I genuinely, like, I went back and I watched a video, like months ago. I watched a video from Huskers. And it was him dropping the world record for solos in Warzone 1. And when you go through the comments of that video, people are like, dang, those are really smart plays. I like that you did this. It was very interesting how you did this. Like, people were just like super respectful of like the fact that he made some incredible plays. And they were just like actually like floored by how good someone could play. Like how well he placed himself at different areas of the map, the way that he engaged gunfights and stuff like that. And now it doesn't even matter how smart you are, how well you play, and stuff like that. And it's not even like an ego thing, right? It's not like, oh, I want people to praise me for doing something like that. It just sucks that no one gets praised for being good, for making a good play. Like, it's one thing to like talk smack, is like, oh, you're trying your ass off, you sweat, you know, that stuff's cool. I think that's kind of funny. That's always been the thing. But to just immediately point fingers and say hacker just really sucks these days. Because there's no room for being like, wow, that was a really good play. Like, oh man, that was a very smart thing to do. You know? I think that's the worst part about Call of Duty right now. Is that because the cheating situation is so bad, it's left people with like this brain rot. And on top of that, I think skill-based matchmaking has kind of made it where people just can't connect. That was a crazy slide. What the hell was that? But I think skill-based matchmaking has kind of made it where people just like can't connect the dots with stuff, because most people think that, well, one, they think that skill-based matchmaking should always put them into a game with people of their skill. But that's not what it is, right? People think, oh, I'm supposed to be in a lobby with guys at my skill level. Why am I getting into a lobby with this person? Oh, they have to be using a VPN or two-boxing. But that's not how it works. It's actually just all about engagement. Like the other day, I made a video on a random duo, and the first game was a bunch of like very bad players. But had you watched the 5 hours of me playing with a guy since the morning until like 2 p.m., you would have seen me only fighting people that were level 100 to 500. I ran into a level 700 while playing with a random duo that day. And it's like, I might be good, but level 700 with a random good? No. And it's because that's not how skill-based matchmaking works. It's not even skill-based. It just has skill as a category that they use to figure out some of the matchmaking things. The goal is so that they give you a bone and stuff like that, but it's just so tough because I think we've just like lost the mindset that allows us to see who's good and who's bad. But this guy right here is actually really decent. Positionally, he's like putting himself in pretty good situations. He's got a guy up top of that building. He saw him for a split second and he recognized it. He didn't miss the guy. He keeps seeing, I mean, it's instant. Like he's seeing those guys. Every time I see him, he's seeing them, which is really nice. So he's very aware of what's going on around him. He could have him on UAV, even though we can't see it. Yeah, even though we can't see it, he does have a UAV. And it's popping, but it's a HUD issue. So that's one elimination, but he's still got another guy over on the building over there. My question is, does he even care to push it? Or is he going to make the smart... Oh. You know what? Let's try and get a win. Let's try and get a win real quick. I've got $1,000. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? I don't know what to do here, but we will try for a win. Sadly, we're not going to be able to spectate that guy no matter what. Even if he killed me right here, I just couldn't. It wouldn't let me spectate him. So my thought is this. Maybe, just maybe, I fly in. We try and find a gun on this roof or something. XM4 is pretty nice. Yes. Jackal. It feels like my sensitivity is super high or something. I don't know what's going on with that, but that's okay. So let's try and like go into the mind of the pro, right? Obviously, I'm not like a professional player, but I do play this as a job, which means that it is my profession. So however you want to look at that. So we see I popped that right there, and now we know that there's a guy up top. So if I position myself a specific way, I should be able to see this guy who seems to be just chilling over there. So I'm gonna get a little higher. This guy I think is like sitting in the... Oh. Take the free kill. Let's see if he's got some cash. Oh my god. Okay.
Enemy precision airstrike.
It's a good PA. Whoa. Nice. Oh wow, he literally didn't have anything. I think this guy had some good guns, so I'm going to try and play it. Hopefully this doesn't hit us. Oh my god, he didn't have anything. That's insane. He did have perks, which is kind of nice. Now, sadly, because he doesn't have guns, we're still rocking an XM4 with a PP919. The reason I chose the PP919 is because the ground loot Jackal is usually worse. So we do have to cross right there. And instead of trying to fight people straight on that I know have their loadout, what I'm going to do is go ahead and pop this muni because there's like 3 in here. Grab that, grab that. Oh, sniper. I'm trying to slip and slide. Hopefully he doesn't hit it. He's gonna go for the snipe right here. He doesn't even go for it. That's crazy. There's probably a guy right here, but what we're gonna do is drop and then go straight into the water. And the guns that I have, I'm pretty sure, are the XM4 and a Jackal. But I've got a 100-round XM4 and a pretty decent Jackal right here. Again, probably not gonna win this, but that's okay. The only issue is that I need to pull out that. And again, I am a little under the weather. Pieman was in this game. Not a guaranteed W here, just as a quick heads up. No, there's a guy, I saw him pop up on the map. He's over here. So what I'm gonna do, just kind of slam through, grab whatever we can so that we can hear a little bit better. I'm expecting a guy from over there because we did have, you see that glitch? It's like really hard to see, but if I zoom in, you can see that thing will like disappear. Yeah, but we got a guy like right there. And you got another guy on that green right above me, and he's getting PA'd. So what I can do is most likely catch him as he jumps. He just sits in it. What a weirdo, bro. I don't even think it's worth it to try and fight. We're just popping too many shots late game, which I talked about at the end of the last gameplay. Just don't pop too many shots. Oh, he came down behind me. Okay. Let's go ahead and move to this building. Sick restock. Get slammed. I need to hit a reload, but it's not letting me. Already have plays, already have everything. Let's toss this down right there. Make it super annoying. I can hear a guy dropping over there. What I think I'm gonna do is toss the gas down right there. That way if somebody walks in that door, I hit him with it. We still have two dudes outside the circle right there, so we're kind of just holding. And again, this is kind of what I'm talking about, where it doesn't necessarily make sense to put yourself in a bad position. If you look right now, you see the player count. We've got 8 people above me. 7 now, so 6 players other than myself. And what we can do is we can kind of take this top because when people come in, they have a dynamic lighting, which means that the lighting changes over time when you enter into a building. So if I sit right here, they're not going to be able to see me. Lord have mercy. Now here's the next thing. I have to move over to that next building. It's a guaranteed guy behind me.
Gas is moving.
I probably die right here. That's Jeej. Look, he is good, kills me. And it's going to take like an hour and a half to be able to spectate is the issue. So that might just be it. He just caught me off guard, realistically. It was a great play. Heard him running around. Can't spectate. Takes an hour and a half. We do have look, he is good. So hopefully it gives us to it. Gives it to us. 2 players left. Look at the kill count. Oh, he's got 23 eliminations. Bro was on 23. Holy crap, dude. So he's got one more guy. Insane. I mean, good gracious. I was not expecting a freaking demon. I wonder if this dude does have a Twitch. You can hear him inside. Just dropped that, which is terrible for you. Look, he is good. He's live with 1 viewer. Congrats to the old boy. Slaying out there in solos is what his thing says. He's kind of a demon, bro. Looks badass. Nice guy. Looks like a nice dude. Possibly on PlayStation, maybe? I don't know. But nonetheless, not a bad position. I like that he's taking high ground right here. He's not egoing anything he doesn't need to ego. Great plays on his part. He's got a gas mask, so if he waits it out, he probably wins this. Holy, he doesn't need to ego. He doesn't need to ego. Oh my gosh. Completely unnecessary, but took the W. My God. GG's, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you subscribe for more content coming to the channel. And go use my Amazon affiliate link. All right? It doesn't cost you anything. I just get paid if you use it to buy anything. Anything. So, anyway. Thanks. That was weird. I'm leaving.